Welcome to Icon of the Seas, Deck 10, Room 292. It's a handicap accessible.
Is there closing on us?
It's a handicap accessible family infinite balcony. So we're gonna come over here. There's a light switch that controls
Everything.
Turn the lights on, control your temperature, all that good stuff. There is an emergency call bell and your door opening button. It does stay open for quite a while. We found that. Do you guys want to should we turn the lights on in here?
Yeah, why not? Also, when the door is closing, make sure you don't have your fingers in there because it'll go slow and then suddenly slam.
Yep. So in the kids area, there are 2 bunk beds. Each one has its own TV.
We have a collection of ducks up on the top bunk.
I want to show them.
There is charging areas. Behind this, there's a cubby with more lighting and more chargers as well. More down here. It has 2 drawers for storage. They're pretty deep. Each of our kids had 1 drawer. It worked out really well. Then there's lots of cubby storage here for shoes or tablets, markers, whatever you brought. So that's the kids area. There's also a curtain on the top bunk and a curtain for the whole room. All right, next we'll step into the bathroom, which is right here. There is not a button to open this one. Sorry, we've been in this room for a few days now, so it's lived in. You have a handicap accessible shower, flip down seat, comes with a hair and body wash. I highly recommend bringing your own conditioner. There is not a lot of storage in the bathroom area is what we found compared to other ships that we've been on. So if you can remember like those these hanging style things, they've helped quite a bit. Next up, of course, we've got our awesome chalkboard. There was, I think, 2 pieces of white chalk in here, so we did bring a box of colorful chalk. We'll be leaving it for the next cruisers. Feel free to like and subscribe to our channel. Walking through the next room. There you go. There's your entryway, the kids' room, and the bathroom. Nice little landing area for the whole family. Then you have the adult area where there's an emergency call bell on both sides of the bed. There is a bedside table that we currently have in another part of the room, but it's usually set up right here. You can put a CPAP machine or whatever. Got some shelving, enough for a hat, a couple bottles of water, TV. The next area over here, you have the sitting, kind of getting ready area, your infinite balcony, and pull-out couch over here. You do have a couple drawers here. This is a fridge. It does not hold 2 bottles deep, or if it does, it barely closes. There's too much in there right now, so it pops open. But it's definitely, it holds a couple bottles of water. I would say probably 5 bottles or 5 Powerades to keep everything cold. Doesn't fit any food or anything. Small drawer there. Small drawer there with a hairdryer. And then there's 2 these are the only other 2 drawers, honestly, in the whole room as far as clothes storage for the adult go. There is a small drawer there. There's plenty of outlets we have found. Today we are in lovely St. Thomas. Over here, you have a light switch and a curtain and window. The closest one to you does the curtain. It does go all the way down to the very, very, very bottom and blocks out all the light. It's been wonderful. The second one Seems to be working when it wants to today. There we go. It's pretty aggressive. You have to push and hold. So specific to this room, 10292, the accessible room, I know it looks like you have 2 accessible windows, or balconies as they call them. The second one does not open. It does have the same curtain, but that's a solid window, even though it has a track and looks like it can open and has buttons over there as well. They control this window, which we found a little bit disappointing, but still fine. When the window is open, it does shut off the air conditioning to the room, and it steams up the whole room. All your windows our mirrors will quickly become fogged up. Downside, if you have never stayed in one of these type of balconies, we found obviously there's nowhere for your clothes to really hang and dry. Like you maybe drape them over the chairs on a regular balcony. So we've been hanging them on magnetic hooks, and over the course of probably 2 days, they dry. Not as fast as outside, but it's been working. These 2 chairs were over here, but we like to have access to standing here, so we just scooted them over. Kids like reading here and kind of hanging out in the morning. There's that bedside table. These curtains do close, overlap each other, and make this area very separate from this area, which is quite nice. I heard one family saying they set up a air mattress on this side for one of their kids, and we're loving it. This is a pull-out bed. Hey, Dan, would you open it up? This is a pull-out bed. I'll show it to you in a minute. Over here, you have a nice big closet area. There's some hooks we've been using for backpacks. We originally had suitcases here, but that is an air conditioning vent, so you don't want to block that. Storage there. These are nice, big, deep baskets, which was what we've been using for drawers. They do make awful noises. It's a new design they've been using. You have a pull-down curtain rod and a small safe. Fits baskets pretty much. Maybe a cell phone. You then have this closet as well. Pretty much all the adult stuff has just been home. Behind this mirror, you do have some more shelves. We've used them for snorkel gear, little shelves. So, if you know this granola bar for size, that's about the whole depth of the shelf. Not very big. Okay, and Avery's modeling the pull-out bed here.
There are blankets underneath this.
Yep, there's pillows and blankets. Those come off. So this is definitely kind of, I would say probably 2 twin sizes.
Side by side?
Side by side, so you could definitely sleep. Avery's 12 and a half. You could definitely sleep 2 kids there. Or maybe an older teen diagonally. Or Granny. Granny can come. Granny would love it. All right, so this is again 10292, which is an accessible infinite family veranda. So go ahead.
If you have little kids and you pull this out, you have an entire fort underneath for them.
A fort underneath, yeah. Or you could whack your head like every other cruise, right? So perks, what do we like? We like the extra space right here. Having that during the day is quite nice. Cons, it definitely starts steaming up pretty quickly. You can see it has just started to steam up. It gets warm when that window's open very quickly. The other con that we've really hated with this room, it is so squeaky. So when the ship is actually in motion, all of these beams are creaking all night long when the boat is moving. We've been using a fan app on our phone to kind of drown that sound out. Room steward's been wonderful. Location right near Surfside has been great, right near the Pearl. The location feels awesome. That after the ship.
It's right next to the destination elevators, which is amazing.
Yes, we love the destination elevators as well. So that's it. Icon has been great. The food's been the best we've ever had on Royal. Highly recommend it. And overall, yeah, that was just Windjammer. Overall, this room, we've really enjoyed it. Little storage issues here and there, creaky issues. and one night that it got super duper hot. I did hear not to put your room into night mode. I'll show you what I mean by that. So here, there's this morning, movie, evening, and sleep. So I was told not to put it into sleep mode. Sleep mode definitely dims the lights or shuts them off. But it shuts your air conditioner off, which in the middle of the night, I guess it turns up the heat to save energy. So not recommended if you like to sleep cold. We still had one night that it got super warm in our room, woke up sweating, but it sounded like that was everywhere. We also had a power outage that day, so that could be it. So that's it, 10292 Icon of the Seas. Hope you enjoy.